So far, our Flask apps have worked, but let's be honest, they're looking pretty plain. No CSS, no images, no proper project structure. Today, we're going to fix that. We'll learn how to serve static files like CSS and JavaScript, organize our project folders properly, and even add a little bit of style to our app so it doesn't look like it was built in '95. I mean, maybe it will look like that a bit. In Flask, all of your CSS, JavaScript, and images live inside a folder called static. If you create a file like style.css inside static, Flask will automatically know where to find it. The trick is linking it correctly inside your HTML. Instead of hard coding the path, Flask gives us a function called url_for. That way, if things ever change, Flask will handle the paths for you. Here's an example. Now your template knows exactly where to grab the style sheet. The same works for images or JavaScript. This is Flask's way of keeping everything clean and consistent. Right now our whole project might just be an app.py file sitting on its own. That's fine when you're starting out, but as your app grows, things get messy. A good structure separates your logic, your templates, and your static files. At a minimum, you'll want something like this. Templates go inside the templates folder, static files go inside the static folder, and your main app code stays in app.py. Let's make this feel more like a real mini site instead of just a blank page. I'll start by creating a style.css file inside static and linking it to my templates with url_for. Along with a small JavaScript file we'll call inside the style sheet, I'll set up a simple dark theme, style a navbar with a logo, and give the layout some breathing room. Even a few variables and a hero section can make things feel much cleaner. Now on the home page, I'll add a hero image, a heading, and a button that we can wire up with JavaScript. To show this work across multiple pages, I'll also create an about HTML that uses the same CSS and navbar but swaps in some descriptive text instead. That way we can click around and see how the shared styling keeps everything consistent. And finally, in the GS file, I'll make the button a little playful by adding a quick event listener that restarts a pop animation each time it's clicked. With just these pieces, 2 templates, a shared style sheet, an image, and a tiny script, our Flask app suddenly feels alive. We can navigate between home and about, enjoy a clean layout, and even play with a button that reacts when clicked, all powered through static files served the Flask way. Here's your challenge. Create a custom CSS file that changes the background color of your home page and styles your header in a fun way. Share your results in the comments, and in the next video we'll connect Flask to a database so our apps can actually store and retrieve information. I'll see you in the next dimension.